Jammu and Kashmir limping back to normalcy with relaxation of restrictions and landline phone services restored in many areas. Primary schools to be reopened tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says talks with Pakistan will be only about the areas of Jammu and Kashmir occupied by it. Prime Minister returns from Bhutan. Bilateral relations between India and Bhutan reaches new frontiers, says Modi. Police bust huge drug racket in Manipur worth rupees 166.6 crore in international market, considered as biggest in the history of Northeast. And top Indian sprinters Hima Das and Mohammad Anas win gold each in women's and men's 300-meter races at athletic event in Czech Republic. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now with the details. In Jammu and Kashmir, the situation is limping back to normalcy as authorities relaxed restrictions in more areas and landline phone services were restored in some areas. Restrictions have been relaxed in 35 police station areas of Kashmir, while 17 out of total 96 telephone exchanges have been made functional. More than 50,000 landline phones are operational now. Some local newspapers too have resumed their publication from today. Government spokesperson Rohit Kaushal said primary schools across the valley will reopen tomorrow and all necessary arrangements in this regard have been made. Meanwhile, according to a latest report, restrictions were reimposed in certain areas in Kashmir following incidents of violence on Saturday, even as the first batch of Hajj pilgrims returned to Kashmir from Saudi Arabia. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says that whenever talks with Pakistan take place, India will talk only about the areas of Jammu and Kashmir occupied by it. Addressing a function in Haryana today, he said talks with Pakistan will be held only when it stops harbouring terrorists. Singh said the government would never let down the country. Referring to abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, he said BJP government is implementing its whole manifesto. The function was organised to flag off Jan Ashirwad Yatra from Kalka in Panchkula district.
क्यों बात होनी चाहिए? बात यदि पाकिस्तान के साथ होगी तभी होगी जबकि जो आतंकवाद को संरक्षण देने का काम, पैदा करने का काम पाकिस्तान अपनी धरती पर कर रहा है, जब तक उस आतंकवाद को समाप्त नहीं करता है तो पाकिस्तान से बातचीत करने का कोई कारण नहीं है मेरे बहनों भाई। और आगे
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has left for home after wrapping up his two-day visit to Bhutan. He was seen off by Bhutanese Prime Minister Dr. Lotay Tshering at the airport this afternoon. Earlier, the King of Bhutan hosted a luncheon in honour of the Indian Prime Minister. During his visit, Prime Minister today said going beyond the traditional sectors of cooperation, both countries are seeking to cooperate extensively in new frontiers, from schools to space and digital payments to disaster management. Addressing the students of Royal Bhutan University in Thimphu, Modi said that happiness shall always prevail over mindless hate. He said it is a matter of great happiness that young Bhutanese scientists will travel to India to work on designing and launching Bhutan's own small satellite. The two countries signed various MOUs to diversify their friendship. The sectors include space, education, science, technology and legal education.
To this ties between India and Bhutan.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurated the much-awaited Shillong-Malli bypass on Saturday in a function held at Malli, Motamar. The inauguration of this road project is expected to ease the traffic congestion by 30% from Malli till Malli petrol pump along the Guwahati-Shillong road. The total cost of the 8-kilometre road project is rupees 27 crore. Chief Minister also inaugurated the Maukin Row police outpost on the occasion. Addressing the gathering after formally unveiling the two projects, Chief Minister said that the inauguration of the Shillong-Malli bypass will ease the traffic congestion, especially when entering Shillong city. Deputy Chief Minister in charge of PWD, Prasoon Tingson, Malli local MLA PT Saukme, State Planning Board Chairman Lambo Malgyang, besides senior government officials were present, among others.
We are hopeful that with the starting of this project, at least 30% of reduction.
Acting chairperson of Manipur State Human Rights Commission, Khaideb Mani, stated that the people of the state may start feeling a sense of oneness with Indian Union if central government repeal Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958, just like revoking Article 370 and 35A from Jammu and Kashmir recently. He was speaking at the observance ceremony of 15th death anniversary of Pibam Chittaranjan Mankang, who made a supreme sacrifice by self-immolation on the occasion of 58th Independence Day in protest against prolonged imposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act, the AFSPA. The program is organized by Manipuri Students Federation, MSF, under the theme To Excel Right to Life. On a national level, SBI has organized a branch-level meeting in 600 centers across the nation. The Guwahati Metro Region SBI also organized the branch-level meeting at SBI Commercial Branch in Guwahati on Sunday. Chief General Manager Sudhir Kumar Sharma, while speaking to the media in a press meet, said that SBI has organized a first-of-its-kind discussion session to generate ideas and review bank performance aligned with national priorities. Kumar said that the consultative meetings with the branch managers was conducted on 17th and 18th August throughout the northeastern states in 19 business centers as a first stage of the bottom-up consultative process of the bank. He further said that the meeting was to identify and finalize ways and means to increase credit to various sectors of the economy, enhance the use of technology. The GM also added that this would also make banking citizen-centric as well as more responsive to the needs and aspirations of senior citizens, farmers, small industries, enterprises, youth, students and women. Deputy General Manager Commercial Ashok Kumar Soni was also present. Tripura Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath on Saturday evening launched a fresh logo of State Education Department to encourage the teachers towards rendering quality education to the students of the state. The logo, designed by the Assistant Professor of Tripura Art College, Anup Sinha, highlights a bond between a teacher and student in education. Unveiling the logo, Minister said the BJP IPFT government has been trying hard to take the state education system at par with the national level. He said that several initiatives have so far been taken to improve education system to match the national standard. Implementation of Naya Dasha, introduction of NCERT curriculum and examination system from standard 2 to 11 to provide better education to the students, he said. Nath said the logo would give a new identity to the department as it symbolizes government's endeavor to emerge a major force in the education sector. In Manipur, Thobal police made possible the biggest drug bust in history of Northeast. Brown sugar worth around Rs 166.6 crore in international market was seized by Thobal District Police. A brown sugar factory at Moijing was destroyed on Saturday and the individual running the factory was arrested. Police sources have claimed that the drug seized by Thobal District Police is the biggest haul of illicit drugs ever seized in the history of the northeastern state of India. The person arrested along with his seized drugs was produced in front of media personnel at a press conference held at the office complex of SP Thobal on Saturday evening. Speaking at the press conference, Superintendent of Police of Thobal, S. Bomcha, stated that the operation was conducted under his supervision. He added a large force of police personnel was deployed which approached the area of Moijing Awang Leikai. He also stated that the police team conducted a raid at the residence of Muhammad, 41, son of Muhammad Abdul Rashid, located near Moijing Awang Leikai Community Hall, during which a brown sugar factory at the residence was destroyed, while brown sugar amounting up to 184.644 kg was also seized. Manipur Forest and Environment Minister Thonau Jamshyam Kumar today laid the foundation stone for the improvement of the Moirang Piril High School under School Fagatansi mission at Moirang Piril of Andhra constituency in Imphal East. The mission was initiated and launched by Manipur Chief Minister on Saturday. Stating that the Moirang Piril High School is fortunate to have been selected under the mission, Minister said the Andhra constituency has 6 government high schools, 3 aided schools and 9 private schools. Manipur Works Minister T.H. Bishwajit on Saturday launched School Fagatansi mission at Eastern Ideal School of Akampath in Imphal East. Speaking on the occasion, Minister emphasized the need of quality education for better development of the society. Manipur Art and Culture Minister L. Jaldakumar Singh handed over cheques amounting to Rs 57,50,000 to 5 autonomous district councils of the state on Saturday. which include Chandel, Churachandpur, Ukhrul, Tamenglong and Senapati. The checks were distributed under the Art and Culture Department, Government of Manipur, in the presence of the media persons at the conference hall of the Minister at Old Secretariat Complex. Speaking on the occasion, Minister said that the government is committed to develop and promote art and cultural activities of the state, which is indigenous in nature. He said that autonomous districts received two different checks of rupees 7 lakh and rupees 4 lakh 50,000 respectively. Rupees 7 lakh is meant for development of district library and rupees 4 lakh 50,000 is meant for development of indigenous form of art and culture, Minister added. Like every other year, the Chakma community people in Tripura under the banner of Chakma National Council of India on Saturday observed a Black Day to protest the occupation of their original homeland in the Chittagong Hill Tract, CHT, in Bangladesh. It is to be mentioned here that the protesters raised a voice outside TB Association Hall in Agartala. The Chakma tribals in India and Bangladesh are observing the Black Day to protest the forced occupation of their original homeland in CHT in erstwhile East Pakistan by the Pakistani army. Top Indian sprinters Hima Das and Muhammad Anas won a gold each in women's and men's 300-meter races respectively at the Atletiki Meeting Reta event in Czech Republic. This was Hima's sixth gold in European races since July 2, though the field in most of them has been mediocre. Her last win was on July 20 when she clinched a gold in her pet 400-meter event at Nové Mesto in Czech Republic. National record holder Anas has already qualified for 400-meter event for the World Championships to be held in Doha in September-October, while Hima is yet to achieve it. India has won gold at the Under-12 Asian Tennis Championship held in Kazakhstan. India defeated Chinese Taipei 2-1 in the summit clash to win the title. The final was a tie of 3 matches, 2 singles and 1 doubles, and India won both the singles matches while lost the doubles encounter. The team comprised Manas Dhamme, Arnav Paprakar and Tamil Nadu's Pranav Rethin. Manas and Rethin won their singles matches. Manas and Arnav, however, lost their doubles encounter. 12-year-old Manas remained unbeaten in the entire tournament. Arunachal's rich and colourful orchids find a place of pride. Out of about 1,000 species of orchids in India, over 500 are to be found in Arunachal alone. Hence, Arunachal Pradesh can justly be called the orchid paradise of our country. Botanical Survey of India Regional Centre Itanagar is working hard to identify and preserve the different species of orchids of Arunachal Pradesh.
यहाँ की गवर्नमेंट या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट मिलके साथ में दोनों जॉइंटली मिलके ऑर्किड को ही लेके उसको डेवलप कराया जाए, नर्सरी डेवलप कराया। बोटानिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया का जो रिसेंट स्टडी है उसके हिसाब से आज तक भारत में लगभग 49,000
In Manipur, a one-day seminar on management of young Chak, Parkia Timoriana and agar tree plantation was organized by the Forest Department at Imphal on Saturday. Resource persons, including scientists taking part in the seminar, discussed on various methods to reduce the mortality of the young Chak, Parkia Timoriana and agarwood induction technology. Speaking as the chief guest of the function, Forest and Environment Minister Thonaujam Shyamkumar said that number of young Chak trees, which is a popular delicacy in the state, is declining due to some disease. Stating that young Chak is imported from the neighbouring countries due to high demand, he said that the young Chak grown in the soil of the state has a unique flavour. He further said that young Chak trees take 7 to 10 years to mature, but now the trees can attain maturity within 3 years using modern methods. Festival season has started in Tripura with observance of Monasha Puja in various parts of the state. At Agartala Durgabari, Monasha Puja was observed with full devotion today. Devotees thronged the temple to offer their prayers on the auspicious occasion. Monasha Puja was mostly observed in houses across the state. Monasha, also Monasha Devi, is an Indian folk goddess of snakes worshipped mainly in Bengal and other parts of north and northeastern India for the prevention and cure of snake bites and also for fertility and prosperity. After 1 month of Monasha Puja, there will be Vishwakarma Puja, and then after 15 days, Bengal's greatest festival, Durga Puja, to be observed for long 4 days. And before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Jammu and Kashmir limping back to normalcy with relaxation of restrictions and landline phone services restored in many areas. Primary schools to be reopened tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says talks with Pakistan will be only about the areas of Jammu and Kashmir occupied by it. Prime Minister returns from Bhutan. Bilateral relations between India and Bhutan reaches new frontiers, says Modi. Police bust huge drug racket in Manipur worth rupees 166.6 crore in international market, considered as biggest in the history of Northeast. And top Indian sprinters Hima Das and Mohammad Anas win gold each in women's and men's 300-meter races at athletic event in Czech Republic. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.